Hands-on science at Science Central with Martin Fisher here. Welcome back to Insight. And now this is specifically, well, what is this exactly?
All right, so we've gone from the snakes, live animals, to the technology side with our robots. One of the things that we offer throughout the year is summer science camps and spring science camps and, yes, winter science camps. Spring, summer, winter, kids as young as age 3 all the way through middle school would be able to participate in these half-day or full-day or week-long programs. This particular item is one of our Lego Robotics, and it comes from our Lego Robotics camp. We have the kids design, fabricate, program, and then have their robots actually operate. So I'll turn it down, that way the camera will be able to see it. There's a screen on the top that lets me know that it's been turned on. And let's try to get it to the program that my staff had plugged in earlier. Let's see if it works.
Driving off the couch?
Yeah, I'll try to keep my hands here just in case. We have the kids actually design these things. They're not pre-programmed, which is what we have going on right now. They have to come up with their own creative design. Now you'll notice that this one is kind of a bumper in the front of it because there are 3 components that the kids have to go ahead and learn with their programming for the robots. One of them is sumo wrestling. Yes, you heard me correctly, sumo wrestling, where they come up with bumpers or lifts or things that move to be able to push their competitor robot out of a ring. We actually have a small wrestling mat, and part of the activity is sumo wrestling. Another activity that we'll have them do is they have to change the parts, reprogram it. Again, they're learning all the programming. And then it will have the light sensors to be able to follow a line, a predetermined, pre-designed line that's inside of this long maze-like item. And then the third activity that they'll do is instead of following a line, they have to use their sensors and they have to be programmed to know the distance between left wall, right wall, and actually traverse a maze. So the kids they are really designing these activities and they are doing all the programming. I mean, as young as elementary school, we've had kids that are doing these. There are some great photos of some of our daytime activities. I think that was our superheroes one that we did maybe half a year or a year ago. There we go. There's Lego Robotics. The kids are happily programming, learning the different activities. Looks like there's something with liquid nitrogen and propulsion. And that is our popular bed of nails to learn about force and pressure. Our very popular Science on a Sphere exhibits, and we do use the Science on a Sphere display in a specialized weather and computer technology camp.
So a lot of these times I'm thinking camp might just be camp. Like if I have I don't necessarily think I'm interested in science, but I'm interested in fun.
What? Huh?
Well,
what?
I'm just saying, as a kid though, you really managed to cover the whole spectrum of just passing interest in science, or I just want to have fun at camp, versus I want to program and I know I want to be a scientist when I grow up.
That's it. We have both the educational aspect of it and we also have the entertainment aspect of it. So these kids are, number one, they're learning some facts and figures about science. That's great. That's powerful. Number 2, they're learning the connections between camp, Science Central, science, and the world around them. That's even more powerful. Number 3, they're learning that science is fun, that anybody can become a scientist, that they can take a science class, that they can read a science magazine article or watch a TV show. So we're really trying to expand that science appreciation. And quite honestly, what Science Central wants to do, we want to create a scientifically literate community. We want our citizens, both kids and adults, grown-ups, to understand those connections between science and their life.
All right, and the other thing that we'll talk about here next is how Science Central can help you as a parent solve maybe an age-old conundrum, no pun intended. You'll see what I mean here next with Martin Fisher and Science Central. We'll be right back on Insight.